Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Layman's Logistics. I am alive, the channel is alive and well. Today we're going to be playing some Slay the Spire. We're going to try something new today. We're going to do standard, but we are going to try the silent. Slightly less health, same amount of gold, but this time at the start of each turn, we're going to draw 2 additional cards. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into this. I love poison builds, like, as a concept. One of my favorite things in any game. Let's do... Honestly, I will take enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. That's a great little booster to start off the game with. Gonna see what we want to do here. So this is a brutal slog right here. We do not want this. I think if we go here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 with 1 health. He's going to have normal health, and then we can go shop and rest. I think that's going to be our best option. Yeah, let's go ahead and do... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to go here, 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 here. Kind of mapping out our structure here. We're really not going to worry too much about these battles because we've got one of all of these cards, and these guys are only going to have 1 health. So let's see what we have in our deck. We have Strikes, which deal 6 damage. Defend, which gain 5 block. Those look very similar to what we've had before. Survivor, which is gain 8 block, discard 1 card. And deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak. Okay. Gonna go ahead and just deal the strikes to this. While we're going through these first few battles, because they are so simple, and we're really not going to do that much, gonna talk about what happened last week. Why was the channel not posting videos? Why did we miss a Saturday? Well, for any of you guys that missed the post I made on the channel, which, by the way, if you ever want to know what's going on truly, the best way to know is check out the posts I make on the channel. That's where I post all the updates. If we're going to be late, if we're missing something for a random reason, that's where I post it. I like to keep you guys updated. Basically, what happened is the state that we live in was not sending out our tags for our car, ran into an issue with that, and our car got towed for no reason at all because it was miscommunication on the part of where we live. Had to fight that, had to pay a massive fine to get our car back. Finally did, but by the time I was done with that, I just had no energy over the weekend to record. So I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me, for giving us more chances, and we are back and ready to play some games. Wheel of Change is what we've come up upon. You come upon a dapper-looking, cheery gremlin. It's time to spin the wheel. Are you ready? Of course you are. I guess we're gonna play the game. Oh, we actually spin a wheel here. Okay, these look good, these look bad. Come on, come on, come on. Big money, big money, big money, no whammies. Oh, no. Oh, the Power of Darkness. Choose a card to remove from your deck. Ooh, this is actually good. We can remove any card that we don't want. I'm a huge fan of block, and I feel like we have too many strikes, so I'm going to get rid of a strike. That's fine with me. Honestly, that means that we're going to get through this battle. Everything's going to have 1 health. And we can just deal the damage that we need to take these guys out. Going to keep blocking, that way we don't take any extra damage this turn. I don't want to chance that. And then we're going to see what we can do on this turn. Okay, we got the strike that we needed. I get 10 gold. And Deflect is a really good card. Holy cow. Gain 4 block for 0 energy. That's good. Quick Slash, deal 8 damage, draw 1 card. I like drawing cards. Drawing card is amazing. We are going to go to the shop. We've got 147 coin. We're going to see what we can do with that. Looks like we've got a good setup here. So let's see. Prepared. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Not bad. Draw 1 card if you draw a skill, gain 3 block. Interesting. Innate. Deal 11 damage, exhaust. Not as good as it sounds, but not a bad price. Deal 12 damage. If you have discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy. Okay. Draw 2 cards. Okay, we can't afford this. And there's no way to sell our cards that I've found yet. If there is a way to sell what we have in our deck or something like that, or make money faster, please tell me down below. Because that is not something that has become evident in the game so far. I say we pick up this for 34. And then with our 113 left, we pick up Prepare. Because that is not going to mess with our mana base. And we can actually afford Sneaky Strike as well. We're going to get a lot of new cards. Love to see it. And here, for the first time in forever, we get to Smith. Because we don't need upgrades. Let's see. Backstab does 15 if we upgrade it. We're going to deal 16 damage. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. Just going to kind of see what we can get out of these cards here. Deal 9 damage 3 times is really good. Deal 12 damage, draw a card. So this really just depends. What do we want to do? Do we want to deal a lot of damage? Or do we want to draw... Do we want to deal a lot of damage, or do we want to have more protection? I think we go with attacks. I think the best one to do then would be this. Because 2 for 16 is always good. And if we've discarded a card, we gain 2 energy as well. That's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. We do have an elite fight here. This is the first fight where we're going to be fighting at full health. 110 health. Oh boy. Alright. We are going to do this the old-fashioned way. What is his ability? This enemy is asleep. Okay. He's asleep. Do we want to wake him up? I'm not sure we do. Let's do this. We're going to draw a card, discard a card. We drew Strike. We're going to get rid of the block. We don't need that. We're going to deal 8 damage and draw a card. We did not get the thing I wanted, which is unfortunate. We are going to deal 11 damage. He is awake now and stunned. That is good, because that was going to get scary if he wasn't stunned right away. But we're going to see what he's going to do for us here. Okay, stunned means that we get our turn again. That's amazing. Dagger Throw, deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard a card. That's good. We're going to do that. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Hold on. Let me look at this. Apply 3 damage, apply 3 weak, or 1 weak. That's good. We are going to gain 5 block. We are going to discard a card and gain a block. So we block all of his damage, we deal 9, and we draw for end of turn. Not a bad structure here. We are about to get our guaranteed extra energy card. Yes, we are. Okay, what can we discard? We don't have anything to discard. That's unfortunate. And we don't really have anything to block with either, so... I think we're going to save it and just deal some damage along with blocking. And I think this guy, we are going to use our skill potion. Yeah, we're going to use our skill potion. We're going to drink this. Gain energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. Draw 1 card. If you draw a skill, gain 3 block. Apply poison and 2 weak to all enemies. Exhaust. I think we go with this. That sounds fun. What does poison do? At the start of turn, lose 4 HP, then reduce poison by 1. Ooh, I love poison in games like this. This is like my favorite thing to synergize. Strategic. This enemy intends to inflict a powerful negative effect on you. Okay, let's see. Deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak. That's great to see on him. We will draw a card. And we're just going to keep hitting him for damage here. It's not bad just to whittle him down, and he is going to take 4 down every single turn. Don't love that he just put that on us. Let's see what we have. We have this. We're going to gain a card and discard a card. We are going to discard Dagger Strike. We're going to do Dagger Throw. Draw a card, discard a card. We're going to discard a block. We're going to discard a card for spend, and then we're going to do another block. Not as good as I would have hoped, but still pretty good. I feel like we're finally kind of finding our footing in this game. I don't feel like I'm constantly wondering what's going on. I know what's going on. It's just I'm not always the best at the game. That is part of playing. If you're gonna be here at the channel and you're new to the channel, you should know we are not good at games. There's a reason why the channel is called Layman's Logistics. It's because I am not an expert at what I do here. This is for the fun of it, and it is because I really, truly enjoy what I do, not because I'm good at it. Ooh, regen potion. Regen heals at the end of your turn. Each turn, regen is reduced by 1. Okay, that's really good. We're going to use that next turn. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. We'll take the Mercury Hourglass. Hold on, is that just a permanent buff? Wow, that's a really good buff. That's just permanent 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, Backstab. Another Backstab would be really good. Deal 12 damage whenever you play a card this turn. The enemy loses 3 HP. Okay. Apply 2 weak, gain 11 block. I do like defense cards. And it turns out a lot of times we get in trouble because we don't have it. So, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good. We are going to take regen because we need the health. We are going to then do 11 damage to him. Deal 3 damage and apply weak to him. We're going to hit... Let me see here. For each card discarded this turn, deal 7 damage 3 times. I think we go... Okay, this is what we do. We go... Gain 8 block, discard a card. We discard defend. We then do... Sneaky Strike on him. And then we do this guy here. We're not quite fully done with him, but we're going to heal up, and this guy's going to take 3 damage on our turn. And he dies. Love to see that. Love to see that happen. Liquid Memories. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Oh, that's good. Calculated Gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Exhaust. Ooh. Deal 8 damage next turn. Gain energy. Sneaky Strike is really good as well. Okay, Sneaky Strike is kind of like our combo. We can get Calculated Gamble, which is really good to fuel our combo, but we only have 1 piece of it, so I think we need 2 pieces. We need to make a duplicate here. Let's see, where are we headed? We're going to go up here, here, and here. So let's go to the chest here, hope that we get something good. Whenever an enemy dies, gain 1 energy and draw a card. Love to see that. That is a great card for us to be getting. Okay, a fallen adventurer. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, the armor and face appear to be scoured by flames. Though his possessions are still intact. You're in no mind to find out what happened here. Find loot, 25% monster returns. Or we can leave. Let's try it. Ah, no. That's not good. We've fought these guys before. It was a 1 in 4 chance. Come on, guys. You didn't have to come back right away, did you? Did you? That was rude. It was very rude. Okay, but we are going to get a pretty decent first turn. We're going to hit him with this. We're going to be prepared. We're going to discard a defend. Sneaky Strike is going to deal 16 damage and get us 2 energy. Sneaky Strike without the plus is going to deal the damage and kill off that dude. Love to see it. We got energy back. Ooh, I like this combo now. This feels really good. We're going to deal 8 damage, draw a card. We're going to apply 2 weak and block. And then we're going to strike him again. That combo felt really good, honestly. I was afraid it would feel sluggish, but it doesn't feel like that at all. And we do 3 damage at the beginning. This is more my style of build. The heal after every battle just isn't my style. It feels too brutish. I like the feeling of really, truly getting to actually experience like the battle proper and getting to play around with different combos that aren't necessarily always aggressive. Like the blocking combat is some of my favorite stuff I've played in a while. Okay, we're going to attack full on. We got an extra energy. We're going to deal another draw card. We're going to attack and defend. We're going to get duds added to our deck, but that should be fine. All right. We're going to neutralize him. He negated our effect. We're going to deal damage and then defend. He cannot survive more than one more round. This guarantees that. This one right here. Love to see it. If there is any chance, we don't have any healing, so I can just hit him. Okay, 56 and Bottle Flame. Okay, upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Ooh, okay, hold on. What do we want to start every combat with? Sneaky Strike? I think we want to start every single combat with Sneaky Strike. Either that or Quick Slash. Quick Slash is really good. I think we go with you. And then Doppelganger. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. Exhaust. Ooh. This is our first X cost ability. Sure, let's do it. That sounds fun. I like chances. I like gambling in this game. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby. Obtain golden idol. 25% more gold. Trigger a trap. I don't really feel like triggering a trap, so we're going to leave it. We're going to go ahead and go to the shop, see if we can get anything. We only have 109 gold, so we're not going to get anything amazing. Let's see. At the start of your turn, add a shiv into your hand. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting to read that. I'm not that fast of a reader, and I didn't read ahead. Innate. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Exhaust. That's good for small groups. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. We are close to hitting that, honestly. Gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. Honestly, I like this. I wish we could do this. We can't afford it. Is there anything here we want to have in our deck? Start each combat with 1 string. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. That would be amazing for us, but we don't have the money. I think we take this one just because it's so cheap and it's free. And then we also take Prepared because I love that card. And it's slowly becoming one of my favorite cards in the game, I think. We will go here. We will not heal. We're going to Smith. And we're going to see what we can upgrade. Doppelganger +1. Infinite Blades. Innate. Ooh, yes. Yes. This right here just made that card well worth our while. We're going to check out this shop. I don't think they're going to have anything that we can buy, but it is a kind of free pass up to the boss. We don't have to worry about any more encounters because I want to heal. And hey, we're at 67 out of 70. That is about as close as we can get. We're going to go ahead and attack here. And I have a strategy. I have a strategy for this. We are going to play Infinite Blades. This is going to be our first play. We are then going to... Let's see here. If you've discarded a card this turn, can we discard a card? We'll play this already. We want that to go out. He's not going to attack us, so we just want to do as much damage as possible. So I think we do the 16 damage to him. We don't get the extra energy, but that's fine. Next turn, we will start... I hate to see that. I hate to see that. We will start with a Shiv. I love that there's just shivs in this game now. That's amazing. Costs 1 less for each discarded card. Okay, we're going to discard a defend. We're going to hit him with this. And discard a defend. Eviscerate is now going to be worth 1, but if I play this correctly, we're going to do that, and it's now 0 cost, which didn't end up mattering because we didn't draw another card. But it's the small things that count. Okay, let's see. Do we have a discarded card in there? Yes, we do. Okay, we're going to play this. We are going to do defend. We're going to do Shiv. Neutralize. And I'm going to play this string. And we're going to get Sneaky Strike too. We're going to play this. We get 5 energy. And then we're going to play this for all 5. And end our turn. So next turn, we're going to have 5 more energy. And yeah, we're going to have 8 energy. And we're going to draw 5 extra cards this turn. This is where we start to get some crazy combos. Okay, let's deal damage to Acid Slime. I don't really like it. Discard Slimed. Happy to do that. Let's see. Prepared. We'll also play that. Defend. Let me see. What do I want to do? Let's go ahead and discard a Strike. We have discarded a card, so we can, honestly, we can cast everything in our hand right now. Everything in our hand. It's amazing. That. We're just going to keep whittling this dude down. And then we are going to discard a block. He is looking to do some ability, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to do that. Attack him. Discard a card. And then defend. We didn't even make it through all of our energy because we gained so much. I'm okay with that, though. We got a decent amount from it, and we got a pretty good strike down. Okay, let's see here. For every discarded card, do we have a discard? Not discard. What do we want to do? We're gonna do Chilies. And then strike. That makes him do 6 damage still. Okay with that. It's gonna hit us with Frail. Frail is not great, but it's okay. We're basically dealing 7 free damage per turn because of Shiv and Mercury Hourglass. Love to see that happen. Although I want to be really careful here that we don't just die because I'm not paying attention. And we did not. We just beat the boss of the first level on the first try with a new character. That was exciting. That was cool. Let's see what we get to pick from. Adrenaline. Gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards. It is a free cost, so that's really good. Bullet time. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn. Ooh. Okay. This gives us our hand for free. Deal 8 damage twice. Decrease the damage of this card by 2 this combat. So it does 8, then 6, then 4, then 2, then 0. Interesting. I want to play Bullet Time. I think Bullet Time sounds so interesting right now. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see here. Choose a relic. Astrolabe. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Ooh. Transformed cards become a random card of any rarity. Upgrading cards makes them more powerful. Cards can only be upgraded once. Tiny House. Upon pickup, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, upgrade 1 random card. Interesting. Or all elites drop an extra relic when defeated. I think we pick up... I think we have enough cards in here to do this with. We do. We do have the cards. Because there's some cards in here that I'm not super stoked about. I think we do this. We do Astrolabe. And then we select a singular block. We select... Let's see here. What else do we want to transform? Neutralize isn't my favorite. And then we do strike. All three were upgraded and transformed. So I gotta go see what we just got, because those look cool as all get out. Tactician, 2 of them, unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain 2 energy. Oh, that's good. That's really good with all of our discard. And we can't play them, so they're just there. 0, Endless Agony. Deals 6 damage whenever you draw this card. Add a copy of it into your hand. Exhaust. Okay. So is it endless? This isn't endless, but it comes up twice per game. Honestly, for sacrificing a defend and a couple other cards that I really didn't like, I am happy with that. And we made it to the city with full health and a decent setup here. Like, I think we can actually do a pretty decent job on this. We are going to get to this next time as we try to conquer the city as the Silent. So if you're enjoying the video so far, please feel free to drop a like, maybe subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the content. I love to hear from people who watch the channel. I love to engage with you guys. I've gotten to know some of you through the comments, and that has been so incredibly exciting to me. And truly a highlight to my week whenever I get to see a new comment from somebody I don't necessarily recognize, and I get to interact with them and say hi. So thank you guys for watching. Remember that overthinking is the meta, and I will see you next time.